dhaoibh YouTube, conas dhaoibh. So, seeing as it's a state-appointed snow day, as you can see, what else am I going to do with myself, except, you know, when I'm not playing Pokemon? I'm going to make YouTube videos. This one, as you will see, is everything that I plan on watching later, or at some point over the last couple of years have said, oh, I'll watch that, or I want to hold on to that, and added it to the list, and now I think it stands at something like 800 videos. So I wanted to show you that as well. That's my every day is a great day sticker that I got from Marky Miller, along with a couple of others that I have on. So without further ado, let's get into this. So the first three, Zlatist and Riley's Story. Riley's Story is a Degrassi thing that, I don't know, I thought it was quite good, and then Zlatist is a parkour film. Scroll. Long video, The Dangers of the Internet. Yeah, that's always good. And then Russ Marine, who I'm not sure is still making content, but his LGBT category videos were quite good. Tim Sheaf. Still always kind of humming and hawing about veganism. Moving on. That's another one actually, that epic TV one, Raw Power versus Flawless Technique. Something I talk a lot about when I'm in work. Moving on, we have Cloudburst by Eric Whittaker, which is really good. Check it out. I'll leave links to a lot of what I am discussing in the comment section below, so you can find him. Yeah, that's Eric Whittaker. So I think I saw it on Songs of Praise or something like that, and was quite taken with it. Hacking work. I do a lot with TED. I like to watch a lot of TED Talks. Easky Britton is a very good one. She's very good. Ted Neville, Irish nationalist and oppressed heterosexual. I think that's the full term for that one. This was again all around the referendum, and then there was something about Irish far-right politicians, and yeah, I might delete all of that just because it's a head wreck. And then good old Father Jack, Frank Kelly. I had to go and Google his name. He's a lovely guy. I actually was on jury service with him. Really nice guy, great to talk to. Pity I didn't get to know him more afterwards. Let's see. Queen's University, Uniting Ireland debate. Again, nationalism and all these kinds of things, and stuff that I am interested in but don't pay all that much attention to. What people say when they don't know what to say. Learning to be awesome at everything you do, including whatever that full title is. And why there will be a united Ireland before 2030. Yeah. Moving on a little. The School of Life videos. I got into a lot of those, and kind of short, sharp introductions to different topics if you want to check them out, but I would recommend going and doing further research on it because it doesn't go into a lot of detail and it is one point of view. So in order to get other points of view, I would recommend doing your own research for that one. That's a good one. Team converts bus into off-grid $5,600 photovoltaic tiny home. I love the tiny home videos on YouTube. It's one of my dreams to build a tiny home. Rock climbing, base jumping, how to make healthy eating unbelievably easy. And then these we will see a lot of. The paracord Ranger Bee tutorials. I do a lot with tying paracord into knots, mostly for woggles and things like that. Such as these. So this is a fishtail version of this one that I managed to find in one of the upholstery shops. I might strip it into single strips so I can make more of these ones, which I have covered in PVA glue to make them hard because otherwise it's just too soft and malleable. Moving on. Gay versus straight social experiment. Yeah, that's interesting. Micah to Greenland, North Face videos, always very good. Keegan Hurst, I was following his story for a lot when he was coming out and the work that he's doing. And then the presentation to the Oireachtas Joint Committee, that's around, I think it's mostly around transgender rights for young people. Could be wrong about that, I'll have to watch it and find out. Moving on. The fourth sexuality, asexuality, is again stuff that I'm researching a lot of since I started doing my shout-out talks for schools. The Happy Pear banana bread recipe is very good, check that out. Why We Hate Cheap Things, Tax the Rich, an animated fairy tale. Yeah. Enough said about that, the better. Twin Twinks learn gay slang. Hilarious video. I used to love Jack Scap. Jack and Finn were hilariously good fun. I haven't watched a lot of their stuff recently. They don't do a lot of constant updates, but what they do is like big cinematography videos now. I must go back and check that out. The Queen of Ireland's Christmas message. If you don't know who the Queen of Ireland is, what rock have you been living under? Yeah, basically. Oprah interviews Jake Gyllenhaal. Tim Curry talks about the Rocky Horror Show. That's a good interview. Climbing, lots of climbing. Climbing rehabilitation, finger therapy. Must watch that one. What are you up against? Tommy Caldwell. If you look up Tommy Caldwell, you will see some absolutely brilliant climbing stuff. Summertime Madness, Off-Grid, Survival. Again, kind of urban, or not urban, environmental friendly housing, tiny stuff, buried housing, all of these kinds of things. How to Get a Boyfriend. Should watch that again at some stage. Worth listening to. P2P Brooklyn apartment. I was only just thinking about this one actually, and they're thinking of making this video. I love these guys and what they've done to their short, small apartment. They've turned it into a really good space. Sociology by Max Weber, quite interesting. Being Tyler Posey, I might delete that. Shh. A Woman of No Importance, 1982. And he fucking, the lady in the van was this film about his life, and it's either Andy or Alex something or other. But watch it, it's really good. All of his stuff that he's written is really, really interesting and really good kind of social commentary on life. And Patricia Rutledge, need I say more? Paul O'Grady, need I say anything? Reaching Beyond the Frontiers of Poverty, again, lots of TED Talks, lots and lots of TED Talks. The Best Stretches for Tight Hamstrings. Fontainebleau, need I say more? Gay referendum vote, will it really be a resounding yes? That was an interesting time. Didn't think it would. Calisthenics, Off-Grid, vegan bodybuilding experiment, Yosemite, must watch that. 11 things out. Scott Herman Fitness used to be something I was really into. I don't watch him as much now, but I do watch bits of him every now and then. Hayao Miyazaki. If you know me, you know I love Studio Ghibli. Patricia Rutledge. Dumbledore is a Horcrux, or Dumbledore's Horcrux. Yeah. The Gayest Moments of Teen Wolf. Yeah. Oh, The Great Class Debate. I'll leave a link to that. Quite interesting stuff. 6 tips on looking better naked. Don't think I need any. And then The Rings of Akatan. I love the music from the latest Doctor Who. Vertical Farming. Full chest workout. Mary's Room. Kenneth Williams, that's a lot of his interviews, if you actually pay attention to them, are really interesting. And Polari, if you don't know what Polari is, it's So apologies, I've run out of battery or storage on my camera, so now I'm using my other phone. I'll get through this quickly. Is there racism in the gay community? Yes, is the simple answer to that one. Why it's so hard to cure HIV? So that basically wraps it up. Hopefully you found this little foray interesting. I'm going to offload all the footage onto my computer and then start another one for stuff that I've watched recently, basically, to give you an insight into that. Okay? That's a little better. Now, slán go fóill, and leave me comments down below. I will leave links to the videos that I've mentioned in the comment section so you can check them out. Cool. Slán go fóill, and enjoy your snow.